What's up, fam? Welcome back to the Svet series, and today, we're gonna talk about this new XXXtentacion stuff because it's not great. Now, let me make this super clear to begin this video. I'm just kind of giving a take on what I've seen and just how I feel about everything overall, but I'm not gonna defend anyone and I'm not gonna criticize anyone. Now, some of you might not have known this because it was super early in my channel, but I did make a short video talking about my disappointment in how people handled XXXtentacion's death. And it's not because of exactly all the controversy surrounding it, it's more that a kid died and everyone decided to meme it, and Reddit was very cruel to the point where I had to get off of it, and Twitter was also extremely cruel. Understanding that he did some bad things, but at the end of the day, I just feel like there's a time and place to bring up those conversations. So now he's been dead for a couple months now, and some of those conversations are getting brought up again, specifically by Pitchfork, who apparently obtained an audio recording where X basically kind of admits to domestic abuse. You know, we can't fully say that that's the case, but like, come on, just the way that he puts everything in the recording where the girl's afraid of him and he fucked her up, like, and then at the end talks about stabbing like 8 different people. Okay, it doesn't sound good. Obviously not. He kind of admitted to domestic abuse and also admitted to other violent tendencies. However, I just don't think that this is breaking new ground. Look, with the domestic abuse stuff, yeah, that is not great, but he wasn't convicted and the woman kept changing her story. Now, who knows why she continued to change her story, but fact is she changed her story and the case was dropped. So that's the legality of it. Plus the man is dead. Nothing can be done here. So what's really the point of bringing it up? I guess when information comes out, people will always leak it. But to me, it just kind of seems like overkill. The people that didn't think X was an abuser might second guess, but ultimately, I think that whatever camp you're in at this point is what camp you're in. I don't think anyone's going to severely change their mind on how they felt about XXXtentacion. And in terms of the violent talk about stabbing people, we knew that. That was in the No Jumper interview. He explicitly stated violent tendencies throughout his No Jumper interview. You knew that past about X. The thing that got me is it seemed like he was changing as a person. And whether you believe that or not, look, that's cool. Like, whatever you want to believe, that's totally your opinion. My opinion is I felt like he was cleaning up his image and changing as a person. And that's what's sad to me about his death. Also, just the suddenness of it and the crazy stuff around it. But I don't necessarily think he was a good person. Ultimately, though, I do believe that people can change, and maybe I'm ignorant to believe that, and maybe I'm stupid to believe that, but I do believe that people can change and grow and learn from their mistakes, and a lot of people, especially when you're young, are a product of their environment. X grew up in a lot of violence, and that doesn't excuse his behavior, but it at least puts some context to it. I understand why this information was released, but I just don't think that this is anything substantial. Genuinely just don't think that this is anything substantial. If you were in one camp, you're going to stay in that camp. I don't think it'll tarnish his legacy or change the way people saw him. But what did you think? Comment below and make your voice heard. Like, subscribe, and don't be afraid to criticize. I really want to know how you guys feel about this, and if this actually changed your mind on XXXtentacion, or you're like me and this is stuff that you kind of knew and already somewhat suspected, so this doesn't do much to change the way you feel because that's how you felt anyway. This has been the Svet series. Now send me your queries.
Red and black sweater like my name is Freddy. Color spaghetti. I so messy. Pico khaki. Never lucky. Keep that 30 in my jacket. Look at the diamonds, they on hush mode.